cracking, everybody? Welcome to Boo TV. While you're here, do me a big favor and like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you stay notified whenever we upload a new video. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you for watching. Thanks for the support, and let's get into the topic for today. All right, as you all know, the NBA All-Star Game is upon us. I recently put out a video reacting to my first fan returns to the NBA All-Star Game. And now I'm going to vote myself. Now, on January 6th, the NBA is doing some type of thing where if you vote on the 6th, that your vote, everybody's vote, counts as 3 votes now. Don't know why they're doing that. I don't know if it's just to encourage more voting by getting a multiplier. Don't know. I think it's stupid, but coincidentally, I just wanted to vote today because it's only a couple weeks away, the game. All right. So I haven't really given it much thought as to who I'm going to vote for. So this is all going to be raw, and you're going to be getting my my thought processes for everything. We'll see how it goes. So let's go ahead and start with our Western Conference. Now you can search for players and you can filter by points, assists, rebounds, fantasy points, interesting, or A to Z. All right, so let's get into the backcourt here. So we have guard and West selected. I mean, honestly, Luka Doncic is a... I mean, come on. Now, me, when it comes to the All-Star Game, I think the All-Star Game has more to do with individual talent, how that player is performing, and I also think that to a lesser degree you should take into account team success, right? So if I got a player with balling ass stats like Luka Doncic, but he may be seated somewhere in the play-in or just outside of the play-in, I'll still vote him in if his stats are astronomical. On the flip side, if you have a team with a phenomenal record and you have a pretty decent or average player, not an all-star caliber level, I might have a hard time putting you on my starting lineup, but you definitely could get voted in by the media or whatever for coming off the bench, for the reserves. I think if you're a doo-doo player on a doo-doo team, ain't no way in hell you should even be on the ballot. That's a story for another day. Anyway, Luka Doncic, get comfortable here. You're in as my first guard. Now, I'm guessing LeBron James is considered front court. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is balling. 35 and 5 practically. Steph has 36 and 6. Shea even has a better for me, I think it's going to be between Shea, Steph, and Ja. But you know what? With all due respect to Steph Curry, the Warriors are struggling right now. And I know that Steph already has the most votes for the Western Conference. So given Ja Morant's performance, 27 points, 8 assists, almost 6 rebounds, and being a top seed in the Western Conference and a top team in the NBA as a whole, I'm gonna have to vote Ja over Steph. Not, I don't think Ja's a better player, but given his individual stats and team success, I gotta go Ja. Sorry, Steph. No disrespect, dog. No disrespect. All right, let's go back to review picks. Currently, Luca and Ja in my Western Conference um, backcourt there. See what we got for the front court. All right. Oh, baby. I think without a doubt, you have to go Joker here. Dude's fantasy rating is ridiculous, 55. I think the only person that has a better fantasy ranking is probably Luca, maybe Giannis, but I'll have to check. But 25, 9.5 assists, 10 rebounds, almost averaging a triple double. Without a question, Nikola Jokic is going to be my beast in the front court there. Um, Let me filter by fantasy now. Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Here's the thing, man. Anthony Davis went on an absolute tear, but he's also been injured, and he's going to be out for a significant amount of time. He's probably not even going to be back by the time the All Star game starts. But not to be. With that being said, even if injured players get voted in, that still counts as an All Star appearance, though they don't play. I need to take a look at the standings here. Take a look at these standings because I know some of these teams are pretty close in the standings. Yeah, Sacramento. Because I see the reason I said that is because I was looking at Zion Williamson and I was looking at Sabonis, who have been balling. And the Sacramento Kings are sitting at 20-17. And the New Orleans Pelicans are 24-14. And while I look at Anthony Davis and LeBron James, though their numbers individually are definitely better than both Sabonis and Zion Williamson's, the Lakers are 17-21 on the outside of the play and looking in. But their stats are damn good, though. LeBron putting up 36.6 and 8. Sabonis 18, almost 19, 6.7 assists, 12.4 rebounds though, bro. Sabonis hitting the glass. Zion's been beasting, great efficiency, big bully on the block. Has had some injuries as well. 26-7. And he just had a recent hamstring injury. The other players aren't even. I'm not even considering Paul George. He's missed a significant amount of time. He's had better seasons. Lauri Markkanen, Utah Jazz currently in Tennessee, but Markkanen has been balling. Brandon Ingram, he's missed some time too. See, a lot of these players have just been missing time. Yeah, I'm not even looking any lower. Can't believe Draymond Green is on here. Um, hmm. Is it really going to matter? Because I know that Anthony Davis and LeBron James, they're getting in. We know they're getting in. Their numbers, their All Star vote numbers, are just going to be way more than Sabonis and Williamson's will be. However, if Davis doesn't play, then somebody will replace him, which would likely be either Zion or Sabonis. I'd have to imagine. Um, you know what? because I know that LeBron and Anthony Davis are going to get the bulk of the votes, I'm going to go Domantas Sabonis and Zion Williamson because they are balling in their own right. Honestly, Sabonis almost at 20 points, almost at 7 rebounds, 12. I mean, almost at 20 points, almost at 7 assists, 12 rebounds. It's nothing to laugh at, and we know what Zion be doing. I'm going with that. I'm going with that. Doncic, Morant, Jokic, Sabonis, and Williamson. I'm sure some of my picks are unpopular. I'm sure Sabonis and Williamson, or at least Sabonis, would be unpopular for some people. But you know what, dude? The Kings are balling, man. They're in the fifth seed, and he's balling, man. All right, let's go over to the Eastern Conference here. Listen, man, I don't think this is going to require much thought from me. Actually, see, unfortunately for LaMelo Ball, he's missed the majority of this season, but he is absolutely Showtime and a all-star caliber player. But he has missed so much time, and because of his injury and because of his absence, the Hornets really came out the gate struggling mightily. Mightily. With that being said, for our backcourt here, James Harden quietly averaging a double-double, 22 and 10. Halliburton has been balling. Indiana Pacers currently sitting at 21 and 18. But you know what? Donovan Mitchell, man, he's putting up 30 points himself. Kyrie, 26, 4, 5. This is kind of tough. Kyrie doesn't really, man. I mean, I feel like he definitely got to give love to Donovan Mitchell, what he's been able to do with the Cavaliers. I'm going to have to go Kyrie Irving. They are currently sitting at number 3 in the Eastern Conference. And despite all the controversy surrounding Kyrie Irving, he's been able to get out on the court and ball and help lead this team with Kevin Durant. And they came from the bottom to the top. Kyrie, you have my vote, my guy. You're Showtime. You're definitely all-star caliber player. You do you, dog. So this next one's going to be hard. For me, I think I'm currently debating between Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, and Jaylen Brown. But considering the season the Boston Celtics are having, currently still number 1 in the Eastern Conference, best record overall as of today, and Jaylen Brown averaging almost 27 points. Might as well say 27.7 rebounds. I'm going Jaylen Brown. Kyrie and Brown. No disrespect to Donovan Mitchell and Harden, who are having excellent seasons. All right, let's go back into our front court here. This is where it gets tough. Oh, my God. And really, it's only between, if we filter by fantasy here, it's only between these 3 guys right here. Or these 4 guys. Embiid, Giannis, Tatum, and Durant. And you look at their records, each one of these teams, Philadelphia 76ers, Bucks, Boston Celtics, Brooklyn Nets, they're all right there more or less munched together. Only separated by like maybe 1 or 2 games at the most in the loss column. Jesus. Embiid is averaging 33, 4.6, almost 10 rebounds. Giannis Antetokounmpo averaging almost 33, 5 assists, 12 rebounds. Man. Jason Tatum, 34 and 8. KD, about 35 and almost 7. This is tough. Oh my God. Oh man. That's crazy that one of these four guys here, or actually, yeah, one of these four guys here will not be a starter on the All Star team. Think about that. Between Embiid, Giannis, Tatum, and KD, one of these guys will not be. Now, I can tell you this: Kevin Durant and Giannis are going to make it because while they're both worthy of getting the vote. Don't get me wrong; they're all worthy of it. But Giannis and KD are the far more popular players. So it's a matter of Tatum or Embiid who's going to edge each other out for that last one there. Shoot, man. So you know what I'm going to do? Because it's going to come down between Embiid and Tatum, only one of those guys are going to get my vote so I could sway either direction. And either way, Giannis is my favorite player. Kevin Durant, what he's been able to do this year, his efficiency is off the goddamn charts. Kevin Durant is shooting like damn near like 60% on mid-range. The dude is an assassin. Easy money sniper, baby. We're going Kevin Durant. We're going Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then, because I only want to pick one of these guys to give the edge, because I know Giannis and I know KD's going to get in there. So I want to help sway one direction with either Tatum or Embiid instead of both of them getting my votes and then canceling each other out. I'm going to have to go Jason Tatum. For the same reason I gave, Jaylen Brown, they are leading their prospective team. Jason Tatum does it on both sides of the court. He's improved his game every year, and the dude is an absolute beast. So while Embiid overall does have the better numbers than Jason Tatum, I can't ignore what Tatum is doing, especially as a player that can guard 3 or 4 positions: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, and sometimes power forward. And then his ability to dictate tempo in game, or to dictate the tempo of the game, the momentum, because he's a ball handler, more so than Embiid is. Man, Embiid's putting up 33 and almost 10 rebounds, though. Just been carrying that ball club, bro. But I gotta go Tatum, man. And the Celtics, they got the best seed, and he's the best player on that team. And if I voted Brown, then I feel like I gotta vote Tatum. Even though they are independent of each other, backcourt, front court, different situations, different players they're pitted up against. I'm going Tatum. So here are my lineups: Luka, Morant, Joker, Sabonis, Williamson in the West, Brown, Kyrie, Durant, Antetokounmpo, and Tatum out in the East. I would love to hear your opinion. What did you think of my picks? What did you think of my thought processes involved with picking the players that I picked? Did you vote? Are you going to vote? And if you did vote, who did you vote for? I would love to hear your opinion. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. We out, baby.